Hello everyone, my name is Shana Jessica Luna from Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering and I belong to Section RS2 under Miss Maricel Sinabre. Today I am going to show you how I study in preparation for the final exams. I'm not going to show you the whole week process, but I'm going to share some tips that I found effective that may help you on your exams. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. This is the place where I usually study and do all my schoolwork. I share this white table with my 3 roommates because I'm currently living in a dormitory. I start by placing and organizing my things on the table. I'd like to eliminate the things that I don't need in my study and only keep what's necessary. This helps me focus and think well because the table is tidy and organized. When studying, I keep my phone away from me and only use it when necessary to get rid of all of the possible distractions. Before I start, I create a to-do list so that I can keep track of the important things that need to be finished. I include time and schedule in my list so that I can finish my task smoothly. I do it so that I can focus on one thing at a time. Then I bring all my handwritten notes and reading materials. I usually review one topic at a time and create my own handouts or flashcards. I'd like to make my handouts clear and precise in ways that I better understand. I sometimes use beside words to highlight key concepts and remember them easily. When I study, I tend to focus and spend more time on the topics that I find difficult. For me to cope with this, I don't limit myself to the given reading materials. I usually go explore the net to find additional information and find online video tutorials about it to better comprehend the topic. Like most students, mathematics is also my weakest subject. I find it very difficult to understand even when I pay attention in class. I found out that even spending time reading and memorizing formulas, I'm still not able to solve a problem. That's when I discovered that math can't be learned that way. So what I do is I consistently practice myself to solve a problem. I always make time to solve even one math problem a day to hone myself, which eventually became my habit. I am saying this to set an example of how to effectively learn and comprehend a topic that is hard for you. Find the most comfortable and effective study pattern that works for you. There are a lot of good study methods that you can find on YouTube and read about on the internet, but I recommend following those with scientific basis. Study 2 to 3 weeks before the exam. Don't study just for a day because the majority of what you read won't stick inside your head. If you're too busy and having trouble managing your time, then try to finish your tasks as early as possible and spend at least a few days or weeks studying. Don't study in a very long session. Instead of having a 10-hour study session, try to divide it into shorter ones. In my case, I use the 60-20 study method. I study for 60 minutes, then break for 20 minutes. Studies have shown that study sessions are most effective in small, short chunks. It is said that our brain can encode information in a very effective process in short, repeated sessions. Take a break. Taking breaks is very important because it allows your brain to breathe for a while. Go take a short jog, do some exercise, or do a quick stretch. Don't make yourself suffer so much in studying. You can also make time to relax your brain through watching movies and doing your hobbies. Before this video ends, let me remind you that there is no shortcut to success, so earn it to claim it. Thank you and adios.